All right, so we are going to look at a few exercises that you can do at home to start strengthening your lower body even before you start weight training for real. These are things that you can do at the office or at home in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, small work breaks. The first thing we're going to look at is a box squat. Start with a chair, which is nice and solid, not going to slip around, and where when you sit down, your thigh is about horizontal with the ground. Then stand up in front of the chair with your feet about shoulder width apart and start doing squats into the chair. So you are just going to lower your butt, touch, and stand back up. Lower your butt, touch, and stand back up. So let me show that from the front. About shoulder width apart, whatever's comfortable for you. So down and up and down and up. Now, as this gets easier for you to do, you can introduce some weights. I would hold them on your shoulders like this and continue to do the exercise with the additional weight. Now, if you find this too difficult, you can make it easier by using a taller chair, or for example, at home, it can be the armrest of your sofa, for example, so that your squat is going to be smaller. And remember that when you're doing this, you want your knees to be headed over your toes, over your middle toes in particular. So you're not squatting, bringing your knees together or rolling out on the outside of your feet, but rather straight over your toes. That's to keep your knees safe. So now let's take a look at how to do a split squat. So for this, you want to have something to hold on to because you don't want to have to use your balance. Start by standing with your feet parallel and then move one of the feet back to a comfortable distance so that when you go down, your both knees end up at about 90-degree angle. And you want to have your hips facing forward, and then you just get going. Down and up and down and up, and do your reps. Then you can just change which foot is in front and go straight into doing the other side. Here again, you want to make sure that your knees are tracking over the center of your foot, over your toes, or pointing in that direction. Now, when you get stronger, you can take a dumbbell, put it in your hand, and it gives you a little bit more resistance when you're doing your exercise. So those were two good body weight exercises that you can get started with right away at home or at the office, even if you have just a little bit of time each day to start getting your legs, your lower body stronger. Happy training!